Very good afternoon to all our viewers and welcome to the Climate Cup 2024. We are underway with the match here already and an early chance here for Gokulam Kerala. And just to give you an introduction, this is the highest altitude football tournament in India, and not just that, but in Asia as well. And today, we are not just here to witness some incredible football, we are here to unite for a greater cause as well, the fight against the climate change. Well, it is Gokulam Kerala up against Skalzangling FC of Ladakh, and we are live from the open stadium Spituk in Leh. And Skalzaling have won the toss ahead of the match and decided to opt for sides. Gokulam Kerala have come here with a full strength squad. Of course, the foreigners missing. But to tell you more about the tournament, this Climate Cup is more than just a tournament, it is a movement. Through the power of football, we are raising awareness about the importance of sustainability and environmental responsibility. Each of our teams today, they'll not just play for victory on the pitch, but also a sustainable future of it. And it'll be very interesting. Two different style of plays on the pitch. Skalzaling bring the pace and youth with them, and they're more habituated in this venue. It'll be very challenging for Gokulam Kerala on the other hand. And we, of course, expect top class football from both the teams here. And the free kick comfortably collected by Avilash Paul. Well, and the Climate Cup 2024 is sponsored by Power Grid and supported by Kinesis Sports, Nexale, and Fast Enough. All thanks to the sponsors to make this possible. And our focus will be, of course, on what's going on the pitch right now, and that is some good passing football from both the sides. Here's Gokulam at the edge of the box. Rahul Raju finds a pass on the left. They're very interested to get the lead here, Gokulam. They are in green, attacking from left to right of your screens. And Skalzaling FC, they are on in red strides, attacking from right to left of your screen. Gokulam trying to play a few passes together. Here's a chance for Gokulam. Oh, and what an important save from Gatso. And Skalzaling survive an early blow. And it is a corner for Gokulam Kerala early in the game. Just 3 minutes in. Here's a chance. Oh, some confusion. And they have the lead. Just 3 minutes in. And some firepower. Straight away. And we'll wait to find out who it is. But Gokulam have the much important goal here. And it is a corner for Gokulam and Kerala. There's the goal again from the corner. Precisely done. In. Here's a chance. Oh, some confusion. And it seems like it is Atul Unnikrishnan who has just come in this Gokulam setup. And he has given them the lead. He's a defender. Do not get deceived by that goal. A very solid, promising defender. And Skalzangling FC, they have a task in hand now. They have to fight back because Gokulam are not just fighting Skalzaling, they're also fighting the weather conditions here at Leh. It is a very high altitude tournament, as I mentioned at the start. Here's Michael Susairaj, who's back in action after a very long while. People have missed seeing him, and hopefully now is the time he can shine once again. He was once the most talked about footballer in the nation. And then a bit of injuries and issues, and he has been off since a while. Finally back with Gokulam Kerala. A lovely turn. Here's Rahul from a distance. Oh, powerful, but missing the target. Now, this is some aggressive start from Gokulam Kerala here in the Climate Cup 2024. And the tournament is organized by the Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, the LAHDC, and the Union Territory of Ladakh, in association with, of course, the Ladakh Football Association and Youth Services and Sports. And such a wonderful opportunity for a few of these youngsters to come up and prove a point here. Ramdin Thara from the right. And that'll be seen off well by the defense. And all the way back to Avilash Paul. We haven't quite got enough time to discuss about the lineups of the teams or go through it, but we'll sure in a bit let you know who all are here starting this match for the respective teams. And to start with, for Skalzaling FC, they have Sewang Katso on goal. They're trying to create an attack. Meanwhile, in the back line, they have Tenzing Mengur, Tenzing Thodan, Nawang Namgyal, and Nasir Hussain. And the midfield stacked with some talented players like Stanzen Angtu, who's got a few goals under his belt in the KBR Champions League, which they have played months ago. That attempt was eventually wasted one, but Sewang Namgyal and Jigmet Namgyal as well in that midfield for Skalzaling FC. And the front three of Tashi Kelson, Sherwing Angchuk, and Chinba Tachin. And here's Michael Susairaj. Has a bag full of tricks. It will be interesting if he can get back to old form. Here he is, skips past the challenge. Already in the mood, in the groove. Tries to find a cross, and well seen off by Gatso, knew his angles, and just let it run off. Yeah, this will be a tough and long afternoon for Skalzaling FC. But if they can find a goal and equalize, they'll just get a boost to their model as well. And we were talking about the lineups. Gokulam Kerala. They have gone with Avilash Paul on goal. He's been very promising whenever given an opportunity in the previous I-League campaign. Has a bag full of experience. A cross in, meanwhile, dealt well by Salam Ranjan Singh. And there are 5 defenders in today's lineup for Gokulam. You have to still figure out the formation, but Sebastian has got a start along with Akhil Pravin and Salam Ranjan as the centre backs, and Nidhan Krishna as well. Atul Unnikrishnan, who has got the opening goal of the game, is also in the lineup. And in the midfield, they have Rishad, Rahul Raju, along with Michael Susai Raj and Ramdin Tara. And up front, it is Shijin T. Very familiar names for the Gokulam fans and the sponsors of the tournament. Oh, what a banger that! It took everyone by surprise, including me. The Gokulam are on a mission. And what a start to their season. From way out, it didn't even take a moment to think it is Rahul Raju. Oh, power packed to the back of the net. Well, just when we were talking about power created the sponsors of the tournament. And that is how you bring some power in your game as well. Rahul Raju. It looked impressive and impresses one and all once again. This is top football from Gokulam. Oh, wow. What a start that. And I'm sure the fans who are watching the game are enjoying as well. All the action, the stats and the details of the tournament as well. All on gully91.com and of course on YouTube on Gully91. And if anyone has written off Gokulam from title contention in the upcoming season of the I-League, this is an eye-opener for you. But there's a long way to go in this game as Skalzaling come in attack. But sometimes you say the morning shows the day. This is a very bright morning for Gokulam. Rahul Raju, they'll be more confident right now. Rishad is leading the side today, the captain for Gokulam Kerala. He does that defensive role in front of the defense line, the defensive midfielder, as we say in football, of course. And Avilash Paul hasn't been tested as such in the first few minutes of the game. "10 minutes in, and 2 goals from Gokulam. They've looked very, very polished. Haven't done much wrong yet. Skalzaling trying to get hold of the ball. A slight push on Chin Batachin, and he has earned his side a free kick. And in these kind of games, set pieces are a very, very crucial part. We are all set for the free kick here. It'll be a left footer. They have pushed up numbers in the box. And why not? They need a goal badly here. Skalzangling FC. They are the champions of the KBR Champions League in Leh Ladakh. Two times champions, of course. 2023 and 24, the current champions as well of that tournament. It is a local tournament here in Ladakh. They also won the Ladakh 2022, which is another tournament in Ladakh, along with Kargil as well. So they have recently improved a lot. They are a team growing. And they want to prove a point against the I-League side, Gokulam Kerala. Are still waiting to take the free kick here. And lining up for a left footer. Lobbed in the box. Oh, it was more of a shot, but missed everyone as well as the target. Well, just when I was talking about the trophies for Skalzaling, I can see a few fans as well who have tuned in and supporting Gokulam Kerala. There's a huge support every time you move and talk about Kerala football. Gokulam Kerala, of course, are the two-time champions of the I-League. They won it in back-to-back editions. And also two times winners of the Kerala Premier League. And they've also won the Durand Cup in 2019. And seems like there is a card here with that foul. It looks like Tenzin Mingur is the one who will be booked. We'll still wait for the confirmation. But tell you what, there are so many links with every word coming out right now because I mentioned Gokulam winning the Durand Cup in 2019. The recently concluded Durand Cup winners, Northeast United. They are also taking part in the Climate Cup 2024, and they will be having a match after this. Up next, two matches today. The first one is live right now, Skalzaling FC against Gokulam Kerala. And right next, we have Northeast United versus One Ladakh FC. That'll be another intriguing match. They've got the first trophy in their history, Northeast United, and they will be up next. But right now, a free kick for Gokulam Kerala. The Malaparians, as they are known as, Susai Raj takes it. He'll be an important part. Shijin leaves it. Another shot from outside the box. And this time just skipping past that upright. And Sewang Katso will be breathing a sigh of relief. And here comes Skalzaling FC. They need to stitch a few passes together. Just like Gokulam are doing right now. They need to take control of the game. They are the home side. They're more habituated with conditions here. Now another injury concern. The physio is on here. And this is the Climate Cup 2024. It is the second edition of the tournament, which is sponsored by Power Grid and supported by Kinesis Sports and Nexa Leh, along with Fasten Up. And this is organized by the Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council and UT Ladakh, along with the Ladakh Football Association. and Youth Services and Sports Power Grid sponsoring this very beautiful tournament, which is a very beautiful aim behind it as well. And the aim is to create awareness about climate change and its effects and ensure a carbon neutral Ladakh. So the teams will not just be playing for the trophy and the win, but also a cause of the pitch for a sustainable future. Here is Rahul Raju. He's already got one. Here he is right now, rather. Given away. It was Shijin on the ball before that. And one back only for a moment. Oh, lovely footwork by Tashi. Couldn't find a Namkeel on that occasion. Well, there's another cause as well, apart from the climate topic, which is to inspire the young Ladakhis to pursue a career in football. And Indian football is on the rise, as we all know. There's so much and so many tournaments across the country going on. The focus on youth development has increased as well. Perhaps can be said we are on the right track. The Indian national team will also be taking on in the Intercontinental Cup under Manolo Marquez in a day or two from now. But right now, our focus in the highest altitude football tournament in Asia. Another foul and another card. Few complaints here. Not entirely happy with those decisions. Playing a few passes on the left-hand side there. Akhil Pravin under a bit of pressure. And all the way back to Avilash Paul. And the advantage of having Avilash Paul under the sticks is that he's equally good with his feet as well and a brilliant shot stopper. And he's been there since a long while, has been a part of East Bengal's setup as well. And that's a promising run from Ramtin Thara. And now from the right, a cross comes in. A touch from the keeper, but the attack's still on. Here's Susai Raj trying to dribble his way past, but Nazir Hussain made sure there is no way through. Some committed defending. From Skalzangling FC here. Quick exchanges. Here's Michael Susai Raj. He's very dangerous from that angle. Skips past two challenges. But there was a slight touch from seemingly Tenzing Toden. And another corner. The first goal of the game came from a corner kick. And it is a similar idea. This time not well executed. Ramtin Tara just tried to switch it wide, but couldn't find a teammate there. Tried to be clever with the pass. Rahul Raju still interested, but cleared away. There's a lot of pressure on that Skalzaling defense. Here's the captain, Rishad, just taking his time. And now Rahul Raju finds Shijin. That's a lovely pass through. He stayed onside as well. What a brilliant pass. But here's Susai Raj. He loves to shoot from that angle. And that is redemption. And comeback for Michael Susai Raj. This is what he is known to do. This is what he has been doing over the years. We'll have a look at it again if it was Susai Raj or not. Well, seems like Sebastian. He had come up to join attack from defense. And he's got his first goal here. 3 for Gokulam. Sebastian it was. A wonderful finish from the fullback. I thought for a moment it was Susai Raj from the left. But a lovely finish from Sebastian. Will wait for confirmation though. And if you want more confirmation and details, just to make it easier for you, all the details and stats up on kali91.com website. As all the match stats are live up there. And the Skalzaling, they are under immense pressure here. 3-0 down within 26 minutes. And this will just make life easier for Gokulam. And their passing has been slick. And this is the first time we're seeing them under the new head coach. We'll talk about it, but another fantastic run through. Couldn't connect well with the shot, but the keeper has spilled it. Tarpuya lays it off. And the shot wide from Rahul Raju. So many good signings as well, along with an already strong squad. And that was Ramdin Tara, commonly known as Tarpuya. He was with Aizawl FC in the last season of the I-League. Very promising. And Gokulam Kerala's head coach, Antonio Ruda, is the man in charge. His team has really brought his strategies to life on pitch. And for all the passionate viewers who are watching the match here, this tournament has more action in this because there are 6 teams in 2 groups. Northeast United in Group A with one Ladakh FC and the Tibet national team as well. And in Group B, this is Gokulam Kerala and Skalzaling FC, who will also have Jammu and Kashmir Bank facing them later in the tournament. Back-to-back matches though. They play here tomorrow as well. Oh, lovely footwork. That is brilliant from Chinba Tachin, but couldn't find a teammate. But these are moments that define players and their abilities. And Chinba Tachin just shows that he's no less than a top quality player as well. Gokulam very comfortable in playing those passes. Space on the right. And Nitin Krishna was trying to get onto it. Very aggressive from the defense line as well. Shijin laid off for Susai Raj. And this time it is him for sure. And he got past the defender, familiar style. And a save made by Sewang Gyatso. Nothing has changed. It is the same old Michael Susai Raj with those body feints and dribbles past defenders. He'll have to wait for his goal though, because the earlier goal was not scored by him. It was Sebastian, if I'm not mistaken. We'll of course have the confirmation sooner or later. The cooling break, and if you're wondering why so, it is very warm in this beautiful landscape of Leh in Ladakh, the Union Territory of Ladakh. And such beautiful scenes, the highest altitude football tournament in India as well as in Asia. It is 11,000 feet above the sea level. And we are watching the Climate Cup 2024, sponsored by Powered Grid and supported by Kinesis Sports, Nexa Leh, and Fast Enough. And of course, the cooling break, we have to give our heartfelt gratitude for our hydration partners, which is Fast Enough, keeps our athletes hydrated during the game. It is a combined effort in every tournament of all the groups working together to make it possible. And there on the far side, you can see a number of fans tuning in as well, turning in the stadium. And of course, the rest who are supporting on YouTube and through social media platforms. There's a lot of support for Gokulam as well, and not just the local sites, Skalzaling FC. We've got the local support. But a very young side. We can see a few Skalzaling fans as well tuning in. And of course, uh, the climatic conditions, that is why this tournament is more focused on. And they aim to create awareness about the climate change and its effects, and also to ensure a carbon neutral Ladakh, along with, of course, inspiring the young Ladakhis to pursue a career in football. But right now, we are back after the cooling break. A corner for Gokulam. A different idea this time. Oh, they're appealing for a penalty here, and it has been given. Goodness me, it cannot get worse for Skalzaling. And 3-0 as if was not enough. This is a chance to make it 4-0. And who will it be? It is a penalty for Gokulam. Seems like Shijin is ready to take it. 3 different goal scorers. We are set to give them a chance to make it 4. 33 minutes in. Here's a chance for Gokulam to take it away from Skalzaling's reach, but that is a very poor penalty. After all those excellent display on the pitch, it was a good save. Of course, he read it well, Sewang Gyatso, but along with that, it wasn't really a most convincing of penalty kicks. And maybe that'll give some confidence, but they need to settle down first. Here's Shejin. They haven't allowed Skalzaling to settle down. Stolen by Rishad. Shejin again from the left. So easy for them right now. But the flick not working for Terpuya. And all the way back to Avilash Paul. Nathan Krishna not quite getting a perfect touch. But what a bright start Gokulam have got to their season. They will be moving into the I-League right after this tournament. They're preparing under their new head coach, Antonio Rueda. They've gotten some new recruits as well, the likes of Michael Susairaj and Ramtin Tharpuya, as we call him, on the flanks. Another wasted ball forward. All the way back to Avilash. He's got a number of touches in the match today, and that is what I was talking about. His passing ability is what adds a new dimension, an extra layer to his game, Avilash Paul, and that is why he's been given the start. He's been in the circuit since a long while. Been in the East Bengal Academy setup as well. Been with ATK and Mohun Bagan. Had a spell in Aizawl FC where he shined the most, I would say. Oh, brilliant turn. Susai Raj, 3 players beaten with ease. That is his USP. So much possession in favor of Gokulam. Very easy at the moment, life for Gokulam Kerala. We are watching the Climate Cup second edition of the tournament, sponsored by Power Grid and supported by Kinesis Sports, NXLA and Fasten Up. Well, the defending champions of the tournament, interestingly, are not here this edition. Delhi FC. They had created a buzz around because the climate conditions, tell you what, are very, very difficult, I would say, especially the altitude makes it very different, especially for Gokulam, who are a team generally habituated with more of hot and humid conditions. It is pretty warm though right now at Spituk, the open stadium in Leh, but it'll get cooler, trust me. Lovely switch. And there are the fans coming in for the home side, supporting in numbers. Skalzaling FC, the 2 times champions of the KBR Champions League in Ladakh. They've also won the Laksh 2022. Well, look at that bit of footwork from Susai Raj again. Just poking the ball one way off the defender and taking it from the other way. Brilliant. He's been impressive so far, to say the least. Sebastian. I'm back with Akhil Pravin, Atuloni Krishnan, rather, Rishat. So much possession with Gokulam that it is difficult to break them down. The head coach of Skalzaling has to think of new ideas, Rigson Nurbo, and his assistant Doji Kelson. I'm sure they'll have some very heated up halftime talks. A wonderful pass. Tharpuya is on it. He has the pace, taken it to a very difficult angle. but still finds a pass, and the shot eventually is managed to be saved off. And there's our sponsors on your screen again, Power Grid. And just when we were seeing it for the first time in today's match, just reminds me every time. It will continue reminding me of that powerful Rahul Raju shot, which got Gokulam their second goal. And this is the first time they've got some open space on the left. The ball is helped by the surface to its way off the pitch. Very fast surface here. And the open stadium Spituk. There's been moments or just seconds of glimpses of brilliance which we have seen from Skalzangling, but they need to stitch those passes together. And it was given as offside anyway, wouldn't have counted. And for all the rivals watching, if any, or maybe some would often watch the highlights to analyze the teams, Gokulam's rivals is what I'm talking about, not just in the Climate Cup, but in the I League as well. This is Gokulam Kerala without their foreigners, and they're looking very, very sharp already. Sebastian, now from the left. Susai Raj, it's almost as if he can do it eyes closed every time you see him with the ball on the left flank. Now Rishad, he's thinking of a shot, one bounce, and not collected on the first attempt, but then eventually well done. Akhil Pravin. Seems like Akhil Pravin is playing in the midfield and not really the defense line, and that is why Gokulam still have a back four. Atul Krishnan, interestingly, playing a centre back, and he has got a goal as well. He's got the first goal of the game. Well, I can see a few very interesting comments. Wouldn't get into that though, but Gokulam 98% possession is what he is feeling like. It feels like that, but of course, they have majority of it, if not 98, but over 70% possession for Gokulam. Here's Susai Raj moving around and trying to get more involved. Happens when you're coming back after long. Here he is. Shijin back in the midfield with Susai Raj. You can turn all day long that way. We're just a few moments away from the halftime break. And remember, at this tournament, it is 6 teams fighting for glory. And Northeast United, the recently crowned champions of the Touran Cup, they will also be having the game later on today, right after this match. Are they enjoying their time here, Gokulam? Aren't they? Rahul Raju. This is a confidence filled Gokulam side. Rahul Raju. Shijin has the ball on the left. Almost as if no more hunger to score. They're more interested in showcasing their abilities on the ball. And look at that. How clever, how smooth, how many passes have they stitched together in this move? Shijin. And we have to watch this move again and count, especially if this moves on and turns into a goal. Nidhan Krishna. Tharpuya on the ball, finds a cross. Missed by Shijin, but what a lovely build up. Patient build up. And a very, very long build up from Gokulam. And the home fans, they love their football, they're enjoying the game, but at the same time, they would want Skalzaling FC to get their first goal and come back in the game. We're moments away from half-time here. Done with regulation minutes of 45, and we'll see a few more the additional minutes of the game. All the way back to Atul. Had a brief spell with East Bengal in the ISL and the East Bengal reserves as well in the Kolkata Football League. It's been impressive, wonderful pass through. Tarpuya is through. He's through on goal as well. 4-0 before halftime. And the new signings bringing fruitful results for Gokulam Kerala and their fans. Ramdan Thara on the score sheet. It is Tarpuya. And we'll have a look at the pass again as well. Rahul Raju has been the magician today. An assist like that and a goal from a distance as well a while ago. He's having one of his best games of his career, surely. And he'll be looking to have many more such. But it is half time right now. Tarpuya giving Gokulam the fourth. And we'll be back with more action in second half. But before moving into the break, we'll shortly see the highlights of the first 45 minutes. It was a sharp start. And lining up for a left footer. Lobbed in the box. Oh, it was more of a shot. Of course, are the two-time champions of the I-League. They won it in back-to-back editions. And also two times winners of the Kerala Premier League. The Malaparians, as they are known as, Susai Raj takes it. He'll be an important part. Shijin leaves it. Another shot from outside the box. Here's the captain, Rishad. Just taking his time. And now Rahul Raju finds Shijin. That's a lovely pass through. He stayed onside as well. What a brilliant pass. But here's Susai Raj. He loves through. Couldn't connect well with the shot, but the keeper has spilled it. Tarpuya lays it off. And the shot wide from Rahul, with of course inspiring the young Ladakhis to pursue a career in football. But right now we are back after the cooling break. A corner for Gokulam. A different idea this time. 33 minutes in. Here's a chance for Gokulam to take it away from with East Bengal in the ISL and the East Bengal reserves as well in the Kolkata Football League. It's been impressive, wonderful pass through. Tarpuya is through. He's through on goal as well. in mesmerizing Ladakh. This is the Climate Cup 2024. It is the second edition of the tournament, sponsored by Power Grid and supported by Kindness Sports, Nexale, and Fasten Up. We have already witnessed the first half of this exciting contest here between the two sides in the first match of the game, Skalzaling FC and Gokulam Kerala. Gokulam Kerala, after the first half, are up by 4 goals to nil, which is massive given the conditions against them. And they have still managed to play an exciting brand of football, Gokulam. They've played passes together. They have got majority of possession in their favor. They've got a few new players, new in terms of new in the colors of Gokulam, who have shined bright. The likes of Michael Susairaj and Tharpuya as well. Tharpuya coming in from Aizawl FC and Susairaj from the Indian Super League. Well, this tournament has a very noble aim to create awareness about climate change and its effects, and to ensure a carbon neutral Ladakh, along with inspiring the young Ladakh people, the youth, to pursue a career in football, organized by the Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council and the Union Territory of Ladakh in association with Ladakh Football Association and Youth Services and Sports. This is a very, very interesting and different flavored tournament in Indian football. The previous edition's runners up will fight for the title this time as well, but the defending champions, they are sadly missing, but they have given a great account of themselves in the first season of the tournament. It was Delhi FC who won the tournament in 2023, and we are back again with another edition in 2024. And this is the open stadium in Spituk, Leh. What a venue for football lovers. And there are a few local fans who've turned in as well. We have to see if they can change things. Seems like changes have been made, but it has been made for Gokulam Kerala. I can see Mashu Sharif on the pitch already. They will try to rotate a few things, head coach Antonio Rueda, and try new equations before moving into tougher games as well. This has been pretty smooth an encounter for them. But Susai Raj is yet to get his goal, even though he has danced and skipped past defenders for fun. Not sure if he has been taken off too, because on the left-hand side of the pitch, I can see more players who have come on. We'll get the confirmation soon, but underway with second 45 minutes here in the Climate Cup 2024. It's Skalzaling FC in red, attacking from left to right of your screen, and Gokulam Kerala in their familiar greens. And the few changes I was talking about for Gokulam, it seems to be Wasim Javed who has come on, and along with him Mashu Sharif as well. And seems like Susai Raj has been taken off, sacrificed. Aman Santosh Gaikwad, or Aman Gaikwad as he's known as, is also on. So more than one change for Gokulam. Aman Gaikwad is one of them. And here's the other one, Wasim Javed, who's won by ball back. Here is Wasim Javed. Rishad. And Nitin Krishna. Rishad is leading the side well. So the wingers have been changed just to test around for Gokulam. So right now it'll be Aman Gaikwad and Wasim in place of Susai Raj and Tharpuya. Oh well, even Salam Johnson Singh is on the pitch. And so is Mashu Sharif. There he is. They've made 4 changes, is what I can see. We'll wait and see if there's more than that. Sharp run. Oh, here's a chance. Left it a dummy as well, but straight to the keeper. Sevang Gyatso was ready and right in position to make the save. Much important. Yes, here is Johnson. Whether he has replaced Sebastian on the left full back position. But this is a kind of a squad you want to have. Replacements in every position. And there is a bit of correction. I made a little assumption where Aman Gaikwad would be on the wings, but it is not so. Aman Gaikwad is playing in the midfield. Tharpuya has stayed on. So it is either of Rahul Raju or Akhil Pravin who has gone off. Akhil Pravin is still there, as I can see. We'll wait for the confirmations in a moment or so before making any more speculations. It is a free kick for Gokulam Kerala. Well, there is a good number of viewers who have joined us. All the live action, Kali91.com and Kali91 YouTube. Tenzin has asked the prediction, and he has predicted himself as 7-0. Too early to say, I would say, because Gokulam have made a few changes here. The way things were going on, they could have easily gotten to the scoreline. You have predicted Tenzin, but at the moment, maybe at least 6, but I'm not sure about what Skalzaling can do. They might score 1, they might score 2. We haven't seen their opening goal yet. They will be trying, and we'll wait to find out if they can do something different in second half. Oh, there's a chance again. Shijin. He's on, and a toe poke past the keeper to make it 5-0. Seems like all predictions might get washed away the way Gokulam are attacking here. Too easy. 3 red shirts surrounding him, but Shijin shows experience. A bit of a mistake from the defender. Takes it on to his left, and then with the right just pokes it past the keeper. And 5-0 the scoreline says. And Skalzaling FC have to really, really regroup. They haven't got a hold of the game for a moment. Well, a hi to all our viewers again, and a hi to Nadeem as well. Spot on, Nadeem, and welcome to the stream. And the Climate Cup has shown promise, is back with its second edition. And here's a chance for Skalzaling FC. Couldn't keep it in again. Tashi Gelson was there on the left flank. And well, there in the comments pinned a link as well. You can all get the details and stats of the tournament on Kali91.com. This is the Climate Cup, sponsored by Power Grid and supported by Kindness Sports, Next LA, and Fast Enough, and all combined together for a very noble cause to create awareness about climate change and its effects and ensure a carbon neutral Ladakh. Heavy touch from Atul, but that'll go towards Johnson Singh, who has also come on in the second half. Well, can Skalzaling make a comeback is the question, but can they at least get one goal or two here? That'll give them confidence ahead of further matches. A better attempt to find a through pass from Tenzin Jordan, the centre back, but Avilash Paul, he has been having a very easy time under the sticks, hasn't been tested at all. Got chances as well. Here's a run from the left. Salam Johnson, very fast paced. A defender grinds in across. And no one there at the far side. And Therpuya should have probably waited and come from the right. Tried to control it there. He's been one sharp one off the lot for Skalzaling. Chinba Tachin at moments has brought out his tricks and skills, but it is not an individual game. It is a team game, football, and that is why you need to play well as a team, which Gokulam have been doing. Oh, this might be a rare chance, but Atul Unnikrishnan on top of his game, confident as well. He's settled down already in the colours of Gokulam. Another true pass here. This has been troubling Skalzaling time and again. Shijin takes his time. Back with Shijin. Susai Raj was there in the first half. He's on the bench now. He has also shown spark and hope for Gokulam Kerala fans. One back by Rishad. They're passing with ease, no such pressure. Aman Gaikwad just couldn't find it through. It's coming from the Mumbai Kenkre setup. He'll be looking to make a mark with Gokulam. Well, for the viewers who have joined us on our YouTube channel watching this match, do let us know your predictions and what you feel about this tournament. Such a beautiful tournament, such a beautiful venue, but a beautiful pass as well. Oh, somehow missed the target. Not sure how, but he has managed to just put it wide of the target. Oh well, should have been 6-0. But the passing has been top notch. No question marks about that. And all thanks to the sponsors of the tournament, Power Grid, and supported by Kindness Sports and Nexa Lay as well, and Fasten Up. The fans are still waiting, the home fans, for their team to give them a spark. Vasim. Back with Vasim after a few passes inside, but he wouldn't be able to keep it in. Oh wow, this is some intent from Antonio Rueda and his team. Very, very impressed so far seeing them. I'm very excited to see what they bring in future. And three changes coming up for Skalzaling FC as well. They are rolling the dice not to test and try like Gokulam, but to get goals. A defensive change as well. Couple of defensive changes. So it is Nawang Namgyal who has gone off along with Nasir. And in comes Sikandar Wali. Lopsang has also come on. And Sewang Namgyal will be replaced by. So three changes. Let's see if that changes the way Skalzaling has been playing. Straight away in action. Gokulam have back possession. That's been the story of the game. Well, rightly spotted Tenzin, the way they're using the defenders, wingers, midfield, and that is why I was praising their head coach. And it will be very interesting what they do in this season's I League. They've always been in contention, winning back-to-back I Leagues in 2021, 22, and then, of course, they finished third last season. They've been uh, very close the previous edition as well. So they'll be trying to aim for the title. And then they have a bigger prize as well. If they win the I League, they get promoted into the Indian Super League. So all to play for. This is just the beginning of the season for them. And the Climate Cup has given them a wonderful opportunity to play for the noble cause as well as get their team settled down, get the prestigious trophy as well, the highest altitude football tournament in India and in Asia as well. So comfortable. And look at that through pass. Not sure if he stayed onside, but that is top quality and well read by Sewang Gatso under the stakes. But would have loved to see that pass again. That is world class a pass. You have to praise that pass. Brilliant from Gokulam. They're just trying to figure out who that pass was from, and it seems like Aman Gaikwad was there, but whoever it was, yeah, this is just brilliant from Gokulam as a bunch, as a team. Free kick for Skalzangling FC. Just for all the viewers who are watching this side for the first time, Skalzaling, they are a side from Ladakh itself, and they have won the KBR Champions League in Ladakh twice, back to back, 2023 and 24. Also won the Laksh tournament in 2022. But all that right now seems pointless because they are down by 5-0, but they have the quality. They have a lot of young players, talented players who are yet to showcase what they've got. Atul Unnikrishnan covering it. Almost one back, but well done. Oh, here's a chance. The keeper is out. Has he done it fairly? Yes, says the ref. And there is more change coming up. It is Tashi Kjelsen who is going off. Hasn't been in the best of his touches today, but Stanzin Seton has come on. Well, apologies if I got the pronunciation wrong, but Stanzin Seton will be looking to create some attacks, but it is still Gokulam who are creating all those chances. Skip past one defender. Falls to Vasim, tried to set up with the first touch. Shijin again, he might get his brace, but blocked away. Aman Gaikwad now. Continuous attacks, lashing down. The Skalzangling FC defense beats the keeper, and a bit of confusion in 6s and 7s. And finally, the pressure relieved. 1 hour played. It's 5-0. Well, there are some predictions of 5-0, but the scoreline is already 5-0, which means not sure if we're expecting no more goals here, but I'm sure that there are more goals, be it for Skalzaling, be it for Gokulam. A very open game. And of course, it will be interesting to see what the changes do here for both the sides. Danny Rin Lua has commented about Tapuya. And yes, indeed, rightly spotted. The Mizo lad has come in from Aizawl FC and is dancing down the right flank of Gokulam right now. Has been very sharp in the first half too. And a poor giveaway. One rare time that Gokulam gave away the ball, but recovered by Atul Unnikrishnan. Another lad to watch out for, but he continues impressing here. Chinba Tachin, only for a moment, but still, he's putting in his efforts. Tireless attacks from Gokulam. Vasim from the left. Headed out. Is there any end to these attacks? A play on, says the ref. Might be a chance for Skalzaling. They need to be quick. There are a few runners and not quick enough to reach that pass. And look at Avilash Paul just taking an extra touch and very casually collecting it. It looks like Christy Davis is also on for Gokulam. Here, right in the midfield, or might not be. We'll wait to find out. Here's Rishat, the captain. Tarpuya. Oh, what a pass from Tarpuya. Very impressive, and Shijin was in the box. And another corner. Well, Tam has said that he predicted it before the match, the 5-0 scoreline, and it doesn't look like it'll remain the same now. And this corner is a chance here for Gokulam to change it already. YouTube web. I'll get back to your question after this corner kick. And Gokulam have a chance again once more. That is one phrase which has been common. Still in the box. A few fumbles. And controlled well. Twisting and turning. Some solid defending teamed up by the player who has just come on. Stands in Tilton. Back with Gokulam. A shot from distance again. But this is a goal fest and a banger fest. The first one was from Rahul Raju. And this time, he's joined in the party by his teammate. And if these are the kind of finishers coming in, you never know if they can win the leagues or not, which they'll be playing in after. It is Nitin Krishna, the fullback. Wow. I'm just more amazed and surprised seeing this Gokulam side. This is a very different Gokulam side. Oh well, Tam has got the spot on answer for the other question there. Gokulam Kerala playing the ISL if they win, of course, and the way they're playing, it's too early in the season, just the first game here in the Climate Cup. There will be more intense matches. They will face Northeast United as well if both these teams make it to the knockouts, the semi-finals of the Climate Cup. Then they'll move to the I-League. The foreigners will also come in this setup, which makes it very interesting for Gokulam because this team without the foreigners looks very, very solid. But of course, they'll not play this way into the I-League. They'll have their foreigners coming in. We'll get back to the discussion again. But here's one more chance and one more goal. 7-0. Crashing here for Gokulam. And look at that run again. He doesn't bother and care about anyone around him. So easy. So smooth. And a perfect finish as well. Seemed to be Johnson Singh. So the fullback scoring back-to-back goals. Nitin Krishna with that powerful shot from distance, and then it is Salam Johnson who be like, why am I missing the party? 7-0 in favor of Gokulam. And they continue. It is just 70 minutes, 20 more minutes. It is a very long afternoon. Here's Johnson. Gets the pass back. Everything going right now for Gokulam. Johnson with a little elastico attempt, a reverse one. And there is another goal. Shijin T, no mercy from Gokulam Kerala. Ruthless right now. And look at that little reverse elastico from Salam Johnson. He's enjoying his time. And Shijin in the right place at the right time is known as a poacher. There is no fall this time for them, but Shijin steps up. Well, there's a lot of debate going on about Skalzaling FC's potential and quality. Just to let you know about Skalzaling FC, they are a local side from Ladakh. They participate in the tournaments here. They have won the KBR Champions League, a district level tournament here twice in the back-to-back editions, and the Lux tournament, the Ladakh and Kargil tournament 2022 as well. They are a decent enough team, but of course, we have to understand the difference in the competitions they play. And it is Gokulam who play the I-League, they play the Super Cup, a very experienced side, a foreign coach with them, which sometimes, of course, doesn't make a difference, but this coach has been very impressive so far, the way Gokulam have been playing. There are players of ample experience in this Gokulam squad. Is this the most goal conceded in the history of Climate Cup, if I'm not wrong, Tenzin asking? I believe so. This is the second edition. of the tournament just. It was Delhi FC who won the first edition, and they had struggled against the climate conditions, but they did well. But then again, talking about the level of the competition which you are playing, I would say this is nothing to discredit or demean uh, Skalzaling FC. They are playing their first match as well of the season. They'll be trying to settle down. They'll have more matches. I'll get back to the discussion, but we can continue with that ball being out of play. But if you all watching the game, if you remember a Sunil Chetri interview, of course, captain leader legend Sunil Chetri, he mentioned in an interview how Manchester City have been, winning the league and winning trophies in European level and how good they are. But if you bring the same team to the Indian Super League and they play a few years, they'll win every season of the Indian Super League, perhaps. But then if you put them back again in the Premier League, they'll not be the same side again. So it matters which tournament you are playing, which opponents you are playing. So it's not like Skalzaling FC are a bad team or they are not performing well in the local circuit. They they have got the potential. They're trying to promote young players from Ladakh and from the local region. It's just that Gokulam are playing on a different competition, on a different level in the I League. So, well, hopefully in future they'll have some great performances as well. And Climate Cup gives them the opportunity. And this is the cooling break here. Pretty warm due to the bright sunlight. It's a bit of heat here. Well, Brendan, it is not just about friendlies. The Climate Cup is being organized for a very noble cause, which is spreading awareness about the environmental conditions, the climate change, and its effects. And they want to ensure a carbon neutral Ladakh, which is the motive behind this tournament, which is why they have more teams coming up. There are two groups here. There are the Tibet national team, Northeast United as well, the current champions of the Durand Cup. They've just got their first trophy in Indian football. Northeast United, they'll be taking on in the next game. They'll be taking on One Ladakh FC. So One Ladakh FC and Northeast United is the next fixture here. And tomorrow, again, Northeast United and Gokulam have their matches. The two teams in different groups. Group A having Northeast, One Ladakh FC and Tibet national team. And Group B having Gokulam Kerala, Skalzaling FC and Jammu and Kashmir Bank. So it'll be a test even in the semi-finals where Gokulam might face Northeast, you never know, or maybe in the final. But indeed, what a scenery, what a venue for football fans. This is the Open Stadium in Spituk, and we are watching the Climate Cup 2024, sponsored by Power Grid and supported by Kinesis Sports, Nexa Lay, and Fasten Up. We have heartfelt gratitude for our hydration partners. It is the cooling break right now. And Fasten Up, keeping our athletes hydrated during the game. Well, and all the action will be brought to you at Kali91 YouTube and Kali91.com website. You can also check the stats on our website. And this is the highest altitude football tournament in India and Asia. Hopefully, it'll get competitive because the Tibet national team is there as well. They might bring up a show. One FC Ladakh is there. Let's see what they can do against Northeast United, who will be probably, as far as I'm aware, fielding their reserve team. Trying to settle down a bit. Tanzing Angdu and all the way back to Sewang Kyatso. Chilton given away. Christy Davis, it seems. Vasim. Shijan is on a hat trick. Lovely footwork. Another shot from distance. Spilled by the keeper. Made a save on the second attempt. And now on a quick break here. This man has been very impressive. Chinba Tachin, time and again. And look at that view. Look at that angle. And now one rare attack from Skalzaling. Here is Chinba, the most promising of the lot so far, even in an off day for the team. And a shot finally off target. The first shot in the second half from Skalzaling FC. But time and again, I'm mentioning their number 11, Chinba Tachin. That is because it is very tough in such a game where your team has got nothing in your favor. But whenever you have got the ball, you have looked positive, you have got your touches right, you have tried to take defenders on. It shows signs of a good player. Well, the home fans, even in this afternoon time, there's a lot of heat. There's one conception about the hills where people believe that because it is the hills, even when there's sunshine, it's not hot and all, but when the sun falls and reflects of the folds of the hills, the people who are local to the hilly regions would relate. There's a lot of warmth felt collected by Sewang Gyatso, and that is what happens in the summer days. Of course, mostly you would feel the cool weather and the soothing weather. There's still a lot of wind, as you can see the flags sailing. But rest assured, when the sunlight falls on you, it is very hot. And the fans still turning in to watch their home side. Well, but among all the debates and among all the discussions, I would like to add one more thing. It is that it is not that it is unfair to say in one side that Skalzaling have been poor, but it is also a fact that Gokulam have been too good. It is their new team, it is their new season, their new coach. They've got in a bunch of new players as well, along with a few who have become regulars for Gokulam, and they've settled down so well. Even if there's no pressure from the opponents, you would not see a side make 10 on 10 correct decisions. But Gokulam, they've got everything right today. Maybe a 0.5% of error, but they have played brilliant football, Gokulam Kerala. Tharpuya. New role for Tharpuya here. I'm sure a few Mizo fans as well have tuned in. Tharpuya, their fan favorite last season in Aizawl FC, is slotted in the midfield in the second half. Oh, Salam Johnson. He is just enjoying his time down the left. Couple of step overs to beat two defenders, and then the cross was a bit away. But he has got a goal as well a while ago. Another corner. One more chance. The first goal was from a corner. Will we see another ending goal from the corner? 8 already in. They want more. They continuously go on attacks. And Sewang Gyatsa has been a busy keeper, really. No time to rest for him. And now they are looking a little more settled. Not like they're playing great at the moment, but at least they're trying better. Wonderful pass. Just at the edge of the box. Here's a chance for Skalzaling driving inside the box. And their first corner of the game, and this is what I was talking about. They are trying now. They've grown into the game after 80 minutes, but they are. And it was once again Chinba Tachin with that true pass. And what can they do from the corner? Floated in towards the far side. Chance maybe for a shot. Quick reaction from the Gokulam defenders. And can they go on the break? Finally, a bit of pressure coming in. Christy Davis, all 5 changes made. Another through pass down the right flank. And he has stayed on side. The defense was up and not the best of crosses. And now they come again. This is more likely. This is what we want to see. This is what all the fans want to see. Skalzaling FC. They find a cross this time, just away. Not sure what stopped them doing this from the first minute of the game. And there comes the answer that Gokulam have not allowed them. Right now, Gokulam are 8 goals up. They've settled down a bit. Oh, one more attack. Salam Johnson is bringing out his attacking player inside him. Gokulam come again. Terpuya just distributing right and left very easily. Salam Johnson. Great exchanges. Shijin wants his hat trick, doesn't he? And that's a giveaway. And Skalzaling might be on the counter. Lovely pass towards Chin Batachin. He's been impressive and seems like he'll be offside here. And the first great attack from Skalzaling. It was offside. Well, to a few questions in the comment section. Um, there was a question about last year's defending champions, or rather runners-up. But the runners-up were the Tibet national team, who lost 6-0 to Delhi FC in the final. And about the highest margin tournament scoreline, it was Delhi FC scoring 10 goals past the UT Ladakh last edition. 10-0 against UT Ladakh. Here's a cross in. Skalzaling. They're looking still to get one back. And the next match, of course, is Northeast United starting their tournament season in the Climate Cup. Their reserves will be playing, of course, the seniors were there in the Durand Cup last night. They got their first ever trophy in their history. Their owner, John Abraham, was present as well. And the next match will see Northeast United taking on One Ladakh FC. Here come Gokulam. And do they have one consolation goal? That'll be a world of good for them. Because the reason why I say so, meanwhile, Shinba Tachin is on the ball, and the reason why I say so is that they face Jammu and Kashmir Bank up next. And if they manage to win that match, who knows, they might have a chance in the semi-finals. And that is why at least one goal here, at least some confidence booster. There's a willing runner, a grounded pass. What a brilliant pass that, but well read by Sewang Kyatso. Some of these passes have been world class from Gokulam. Not the first one we have seen in the match. There's been a lot of them. Chinba. They're coming in a few attacks now. Oh, Vilash Paul for the first time. Saw a ball coming his way, but just over. Sunny and windy in Ladakh. The open stadium Spituk. That cross could have crept in. No risk taken by Nathan Krishna, and another corner. They are growing in stature. It was 6-0 in the finals, where they faced each other twice, the Tibet national team and Delhi FC. It was the final where Delhi won 6-0. Floated in a header as well from Chinba. And if you want me to pick one player of this side, even on this off day, you have heard his name multiple times by now from me, Chinba Tachin. And the header was from him. A player down here. Still so many fans waiting. They'll be watching the Northeast United game right after this as well. And this was the moment, a bit of risk, but cleared away by Nitin Krishna. Well, the organizers of this tournament have to be given credit for making this possible. The Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council and the Union Territory of Ladakh, in association with, of course, the Ladakh Football Association and Youth Services and Sports. Day one, match one, it is. Oh, and well, seems like we missed a bit. And would you believe it? Is that how they had to get their first goal? Take your eyes off, and Skalzaling have got a goal back. And that is silly. That is the silliest of ways you would want to concede in such a game. Unnecessary pass back and a loss of concentration. And that is what happens when you're not in the game for the entire 90. You have not been tested at all. You have not got too many touches. And now they get some confidence back. And this is the attacks they should have done from before. They should have continued doing it from the first minute. Doesn't matter if they couldn't breach that defense line. And this is much better from Skalzaling FC. Chinba. Oh, that was half a pass, half a cross. And it is full time. And no more time remaining here. And a massive 8-1 victory to start the tournament for Gokulam Kerala. Skalzaling FC settled down, but a bit very, very late after the 80th minute of the game. And hence they got just one goal from the mistake of the defender. But at full time, it is Skalzaling FC 1, Gokulam Kerala 8. We'll leave you with the highlights of the game. And of course, coming up next is Northeast United against 1 Ladakh FC. Early in the game, just 3 minutes in, here's a chance. Oh, some confusion. Very familiar names for the Gokulam fans and the sponsors of the tournament. Oh, what a banger that! And lining up for a left footer. Lobbed in the box. Oh, it was more of a shot. Of course, are the two-time champions of the I-League. They won it in back-to-back editions. And also two times winners of the Kerala Premier League. The Malaparians, as they are known as, Susai Raj takes it. He'll be an important part. Shijin leaves it. Another shot from outside the box. Here's the captain, Rishad. Just taking his time. And now Rahul Raju finds Shijin. And now Rahul Raju finds Shijin. That's a lovely pass through. He stayed onside as well. What a brilliant pass. But here's Susai Raj. He left through. Couldn't connect well with the shot, but the keeper has spilled it. Tharpuya lays it off. And the shot wide from Rahul, with of course inspiring the young Ladakhis to pursue a career in football. But right now we are back after the cooling break. A corner for Gokulam. A different idea this time. 33 minutes in. Here's a chance for Gokulam. to take it away from with East Bengal in the ISL and the East Bengal reserves as well in the Kolkata Football League. It's been impressive, wonderful pass through. Tarpuya is through. He's through on goal. Oh, there's a chance again. Shijin. He's on channel watching this match. Do let us know your predictions and what do you feel about this tournament. Such a beautiful tournament, such a beautiful venue, but a beautiful pass as well. Oh, he's putting in his efforts. Tireless attacks from Gokulam. Fasim from the left. Solid defending teamed up by the player who has just come on. Stands in Stilton. Back with Gokulam. A shot from distance again. Not played this way into the I League. They'll have their foreigners coming in. We'll get back to the discussion again. But here's one more chance and one more goal. Gets the pass back. Everything going right now for Gokulam. Johnson with a little elastico attempt, a reverse one. And there is a great at the moment, but at least they're trying better. A wonderful pass. Just at the edge of the box. Here's a chance. They're coming in a few attacks now. Oh, Vilash ball for the first time. Saw a ball coming his way, but just over.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello. दोबारा बोल दोबारा या चल रहा है अभी कैमरा में दिखाना कैमरा ट्रायंगल है लेकिन इसमें मत बोलना नहीं रुकता
जुले नमस्कार आदाब। अब इसके बाद आज का ये जो मैच स्कल्जालिंग एफसी वर्सेस गोकुलम केरला एफसी के दरमियान खेला था, फाइनल स्कोर 8-1, गोकुलम 8 स्कल्जालिंग 1। अब यहाँ पे इस मैच का मैन ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड यहाँ पे दिया जाएगा, जिसके लिए मैं बुलाना चाहूंगा श्री विक्रम सिंह मालिक आईएएस, सेक्रेटरी यूथ सर्विसेज एंड स्पोर्ट्स यूटी लद्दाख। आप यहाँ पे तशरीफ लाएं और आज का ये मैन ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड पेश करें। जिनाबे विक्रम सिंह मालिक। क्लेमेट कप 2024, जिसका आज ये पहला मैच स्कल्जांगलिंग एफसी वर्सेस गोकुलम केरला एफसी के दरमियान खेला गया था, जिसमें फाइनल स्कोर रहा 8-1, गोकुलम 8 स्कल्जांगलिंग एफसी 1। आज यहाँ पे बड़ा खूबसूरत एक मैच यहाँ पे खेला गया था। क्लेमेट कप 2024, इस बार इस मेगा कप में कुल 6 टीमें यहाँ पे पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं, जिसमें नॉर्थ ईस्ट की टीम गोकुलम एफसी, स्कल्जांगलिंग 1 लद्दाख, J&K बैंक की टीम यहाँ पे इस बार इस क्लेमेट कप 2024 में ये यहाँ पे मैचेस खेले जाएंगे। और इसी सिलसिले में आज यहाँ पे इस मेगा कप का शुरुआत आगाज हो चुका है, जिसमें पहला मैच यहाँ पे अभी कुछ ही लम्हा पहले यहाँ पे खेला गया था। स्कल्जांगलिंग एफसी वर्सेस गोकुलम केरला एफसी के दरमियान, जिसे इस मैच को यहाँ पे गोकुलम केरला एफसी ने 8-1 से जीता है। अब कुछ ही लम्हों में यहाँ पे इस मैच का मैन ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड यहाँ पे दिया जाएगा, जिसके लिए मैं बुलाना चाहूँगा श्री विक्रम सिंह मालिक आईएएस, सेक्रेटरी यूथ सर्विसेज एंड स्पोर्ट्स यूटी लद्दाख, जिसके लिए मैं ओएसडी टू सेक्रेटरी जिनाबे तंजीम थेक्चुक साहब से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आप इनको एस्कॉर्ट करें प्लीज। आज के इस मैच का मैन ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड यहाँ पे देने के लिए जिनाबे विक्रम सिंह मालिक आईएएस, सेक्रेटरी यूथ सर्विसेज एंड स्पोर्ट्स हमारे बीच तशरीफ ला चुके हैं। तो आज के जो मैच यहाँ पे स्कल्जांगलिंग एफसी वर्सेस गोकुलम केरला एफसी के दरमियान खेला गया था, फाइनल स्कोर 8-1 एंड द मैन ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड गोes to Shijil, jersey number 29 of Gokulam Kerala FC. Congratulations, Sushil। इनको यहाँ पे कैश अवार्ड यहाँ पे 10,000 रुपया दिया जा रहा है। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन सुशील। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू वेरी मच। शिजिल, शिजिल, आज के इस मैच के बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
I'm really happy for being selected for man of the match. Because of my team, I got this. I tell special thanks for my team. Thank you.
Thank you, Shajil. Thank you, Shajil. The man of the match, Shajil, jersey number 29 of Gokulam Kerala FC. इसी के साथ ये मैन ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड सेरेमनी यहीं पे समाप्त होते हैं. थैंक यू वेरी मच. जुले जय हिंद.